It's the afternoon video update. This is for Wednesday, the 31st of May, wrapping up meteorological spring today. And again, the pattern sure looks quiet around here for a while. And the Gulf of Mexico is somewhat interesting with a disturbance there. The Hurricane Center watching that, and we're watching that. Here's the upper air look today. And again, there's a broad upper low down in the Gulf, ridging to the north, and visible satellite view showing your classic field of cumulus clouds across the state. That is a classic summer-looking view there. And a few of those, not many, but a few have popped into showers. That's the radar composite about 2:30. And if you look really carefully, you'll see a few little specks, and those are isolated showers. They're moving to the northwest today. That often happens in the warm season, around that circulation down to the south. Heavier storms over parts of the Florida Peninsula down toward Mariana, south of Dothan. And we're warming up. We've got some spots in the mid-80s at 2:30, like Tuscaloosa. They've got 84. Same for Montgomery, Mobile 85, Dothan 83, Huntsville 84. And again, we're moving toward 90 by the time the weekend gets here. Certainly feels more like summer compared to Memorial Day a couple of days ago. There's the watch warning map around the nation. Pretty quiet, just some scattered flash flood watches. Got a risk of severe storms through tonight for parts of West Texas, eastern New Mexico, up across the high plains, the western high plains. Tomorrow, a risk over the Texas Panhandle, the South Plains, some of the adjacent states, and pretty much that same general area on Friday, which is day 3. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, and just not much. And again, we'll have these little spotty showers around from time to time, but you can see that really nothing meaningful for the northern half of the state. Amounts for South Alabama generally under a quarter of an inch. So, hurricane season begins tomorrow, and right on cue, we have a little disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico. And this is not a classic tropical system. There's an upper low and a surface reflection. And the waters are fairly warm, supportive of tropical activity, but the overall pattern not necessarily favorable for anything to get organized there. There's a little window maybe in the short term. In fact, the Hurricane Center is considering calling this Invest 91L, the first invest of the season. And if needed, they might put a reconnaissance aircraft in there tomorrow from Keesler. Over the next 7 days, again, there's only a 20% chance of this becoming a tropical depression or a storm. And again, that's really in the short term. After really Friday or Saturday, the pattern doesn't favor anything to form there. And if there's any impact to Florida, it would be enhanced rain coverage over the peninsula, not the panhandle. Places like Tampa Bay, Fort Myers, Daytona Beach, Fort Lauderdale. If you're going down toward Panama City, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Navarre, Pensacola, Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, weather looks fine. And sure, there's always the chance of a storm this time of the year, but the weather looking very favorable with a good supply of sunshine each day through the weekend. Model fans, here we go, the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 4. And again, you can see the upper low that's sitting over the Gulf of Mexico. Otherwise, ridging for the eastern states. And tomorrow, much like today, showers will be few and far between. Highs up in the mid-80s, maybe upper 80s in spots. Same thing Friday. The chance of any one spot getting wet, very small, upper 80s. And really, the weekend looks pretty dry. This is Saturday, and this is Sunday. The sky mostly sunny both days, highs around 90. The chance of a shower, not 0, but they should be very widely spaced, if anything forms at all. Monday looking dry, Tuesday looking dry. And a week from today, Wednesday, June 7th, got a very deep upper low that's over Maine. And again, for us, just quiet. We see no major high-impact weather event here, really out to 10 days. In fact, let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, June 10th. Still got the trough over the northeastern states. And a front north of here, and that might bring a little increase in the number of showers. But remember, this is 10 days away, and this will probably change. Rain for Birmingham coming off the GFS ensemble. You're looking for the green line on that chart. That's the mean of the ensemble members, between 1 and 2 inches between now and the 16th of June. And highs, mid-80s tomorrow. And then maybe some low 90s for the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to feel like summer. We all know that summer heat is coming, and Next week, again, most days highs close to 90. And the latest 8 to 14 day guidance in the house just in. This is for June 8th through June 14th. And if this works out, temperatures here will be a little above average. We have notes on the blog, alabamawx.com, and we have a book signing Saturday. We're going to be in Athens, Limestone County. It's going to be a lot of fun at High Plain Coffee. That's on North Jefferson. We'll be there from 10 until 2. And we have a lot of fun at those things. We take a lot of pictures. We'll have all the books, hats, shirts, and we'd love to see you there. So Athens, Alabama, Saturday at High Plain Coffee from 10 until 2. And the weather looking nice and quiet. Notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on TV this evening, right across the hall here, Studio A. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.